Now we are going to look at different types of fractions. The first type we are going to learn about is proper fractions, and we will also be learning about improper fractions. So let's see what are proper fractions. Proper fractions are those which are greater than 0 but less than 1. What it means, we'll see later. In proper fractions, the numerator is less than the denominator. For example, in the fraction 2 over 3, you can see the numerator 2 is lesser than the denominator 3. Pictorial representation you can see in the triangle, which is divided into 3 equivalent parts. 2 parts are shaded. So now the concept of fractions being greater than 0 but lesser than 1 is explained very well over here. When I divide 2 by 3, so as 2 is the numerator, it goes inside. It is to be divided into 3 equal parts, so we divide it by 3. So 3, when 2 is divided by 3, 3 zeros is 0, 2 minus 0 gives 2. After putting a decimal point, we continue with the division. 3 6 are 18, 20 minus 18 gives 2. Again we take a 0 as there is a decimal point already put, and 3 6 are 18. 20 minus 18 is equal to 2, and this keeps on and on continuing. So here the final answer of 2 divided by 3 is equal to 0.66, which is greater than 0 but less than 1. Another example, 3 over 4. Here you can see in the diagram that the whole rectangle is divided into 4 equal parts, out of which 3 are shaded. Now we see the concept of proper fractions being greater than 0 but less than 1. So here when I divide 3 by 4, so 3 is the numerator, then it is getting divided by 4 or into 4 equal parts. So in 4 table we don't get 3, so zeros are 0. 3 minus 0 is 3. But as we have to continue the division, I put a decimal point and write here 0. 4 sevens are 28. 30 minus 28 gives 2, and again a 0 after the decimal point. So 4 fives are 20. 20 minus 20 gives 0. So 3 divided by 4 gives 0.75, which shows that proper fractions are greater than 0 but less than 1. Now we move on to the next set of fractions, which are called as improper fractions. Improper fractions are those which values are equal to 1 or greater than 1. In case of improper fractions, the numerator is equal to the denominator or greater than the denominator. For example, 3 over 3. Here you can see the numerator is 3 is equal to the denominator 3. Diagrammatically, the whole triangle is divided into 3 equal parts, and all the 3 parts are shaded. So when I divide 3 over 3, I get the answer as 1, which shows that the improper fractions are equal to 1. Another example I have taken is 5 over 4. Here you can see there is a square which is divided into 4 equal parts, and all the 4 parts are shaded, and one more small part, shaded part, is the 5th part. So here when I take the fraction, when I take the fraction 5 over 4, so the numerator being 5 is written inside and it is being divided by 4. 4 table gives 1s are 4, 5 minus 4 is 1. After putting a decimal point, I write 0. 4 2s are gives 8, 10 minus 8, 2. and then again we put another 0 because decimal point is already put, and 4 5s are gives 20. This again shows that improper fractions are those which has value greater than 1. Now we can see a few more examples. We'll see example of a proper fraction. Here we have seen the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So here I will take 5 over 6. So you can see 5 is the numerator which needs to be divided by the denominator 6. 6 table you don't get 5, so you write zeros are 0. 5 minus 0 gives 5. We put a decimal point to continue the division. After decimal point we write 0. 6 table smaller than 50 is 6 8s are 48. 50 minus 48 gives 2, and decimal point is already put, so I write 1 0. 6 table 3s are is 18. 20 minus 18 gives 2, and the division continues so forth. So here you can see proper fractions are the one which are greater than 0 but less than 1. So when we see the answer is 0.83, which shows it is greater than 0 but less than 1. Now we move on to another example of improper fraction. Improper fraction is the one which has value either equal to 1 or greater than 1. And here the numerator is either equal to the denominator or the numerator is greater than denominator. So let's have a look at another example. Here I will write, we have seen that the numerator is bigger than the denominator. So I take the numerator as 6 and the denominator as 5. So when I take 6 over 5, so here 6 is the numerator which is being divided by the denominator 5. 5 table, you don't get 6, but a smaller number than 6 is 5 ones are 5. 6 minus 5 is 1. I put a decimal point and then I write 0 and continue the division. 5 twos are gives 10. 10 minus 10 gives 0. So the division is completed, and when you see the answer 1.2, you see that 1.2 is greater than 1. And here in this fraction 6 over 5, you see the numerator 6 is greater than the denominator 5.